Ai Mahalo Pele I Havaí. Ai Mahalo Pele I Havaí lai, ke ha'a mai lai mau kele lai. Ai Mahalo Pele I Havaí lai, ke ha'a mai lai mau kele lai. Uhi uha mai ana lai, ke no mea e lai a puna lai. Uhi uha mai ana lai, ke no mea e lai a puna lai. Ka mea nani kai pali uli lai, ke pulaloa e lai na pali lai. Ka mea nani kai pali uli lai.
Following the depths of my soul, I threw myself in the ocean without knowing where to go. I had to find happiness, and I found Hava'i.
So Pele has been very special to me. I think one of the very first dances that I learned from this kumupula related to her was written by him, and it was written for the purpose to remind him of courage, to remind him that sometimes in life you really just have to take a leap of faith. You have to draw on all the inner courage you have and just go forward on your path, not be afraid of what others think and how they might want to hold you back, and just do what you know you have to do.
Well, Pele is birth. Pele is the birth of the earth. Her energy is creation. She's constantly creating new land. Her lava, her fire energy, her root chakra is of creation and of birth. And this energy is fertility. And it's a constant energy that's every second of the day is birth.
Pele lived with her family in Tahiti. After a fight with her sister, she sailed the ocean, creating new land until she finally found her home in the big island of Hawaii.
A problem in her family where her older sister was very, very jealous and angry of her. She had been given the secret of fire from her uncle, and that usually goes to the oldest in the family. But her sister wasn't around, so the uncle taught Pele. So Pele, she loved to learn about fire, and she was a good student, and she learned it really well. Her sister came back and got very angry and jealous and never would forgive her for that. Most important part of that story is that there was disharmony. There was so much anger and jealousy that Pele decided to leave home. This decision she made to leave the family was for their happiness to come back. It wasn't happening no matter how many times they tried to talk, how many times they tried to make peace. Her sister wasn't willing to forgive. So she left, and with her she took quite a few of her brothers and sisters. And they had no idea where they were going to go. The Pele clan lived here and still does live here. So people have such a hard time, well, what if she died? How can she still have all the next stories? The stories of the lover on Kauai and her little sister. This is where the part about jealousy comes up really strong again, because Pele didn't have that strong of a jealous nature at that moment, but it's part of all of us.
Pele is everywhere in Hawaii, but in the lava hike, people have the opportunity to walk on her body and to feel the power of constant transformation. The hike is an initiation into the mysteries of life itself, where people are humbled by the awesome power of nature.
However you experience your birth, you will reflect on that as a woman for the rest of your life. And in a situation where You feel safe. I tell women, you want to be with people that you trust in a life or death situation, because when you're in birth, you're in two worlds. You're in the veil of life. There's a life coming through you and coming into the world. You're in like etheric space.
We are going to a sacred and magical place, Pele's vagina, where life begins, where we die to our old selves and are born anew.
About to enter the Yoni cave. And it is in a mystic spot in Hawaii, in Orchid Land. And we're gonna walk through the jungle to the opening of the cave and then walk inside and follow the pathway until we get to Pele's Yoni. Mama,
Pele and receive her blessings. Yeah.
Have to offer here? Or you can bring them inside and then bring them outside and then here when you leave. So you can bring them all the way in. You guys want to get closer and we'll do like 3 ohms? It's your energy, your spark of life, your tutu pele, fire, passion, all that you bring, creation and destruction. We are sisters coming forward.
So I think we have to feel the energy of all the women who came before us, all our ancestors, all our grandmothers. Feel that energy. And I think besides Pele's energy, with Pele's energy, and we also have to put our own energy here for all the women who are going to come after us.
I'm filled with gratitude today that we found Tutu Pele's Yoni cave, because sometimes it's mystic. Sometimes you find her and sometimes you don't. So today we were all guided to Tutu Pele's Yoni, and it was so special and so much energy. I think it signifies the healing of just coming in contact with her. Wow. Signifies the healing of all women, of like how important it is to have awareness of ourselves and our beautiful wombs, where creation started from, like where every little baby came from. And I think I just really want to heal myself and all my ancestors, all the women before me, my grandmother's grandmother's grandma, for 7 generations and forward, so that women can feel safe and whole all around the world. Like just feel safe and whole and beautifully honored for the work that we do in this life, to bring forth life and give nurturing and love to our children. So with that, I'd like to say thank you to Tutu Pele, mahalo nui loa, and aloha.
Creation, destruction, new creation. This is Pele going deep to find the truth. Pele Honuamea says, be honest with yourself, know your heart's desires, follow your passion, have the courage to live the life you long for.
Well, first and foremost, love. Because love is creation. And the closer that we can get to nature and be connecting ourselves to nature that is what the Earth Mother wants, is to give to us and share her abundance. So the beauty and every day the sun rises for us to have another day. So life is sacred and to listen to the first thought that you have. The intuition is always right. Trust in your intuition and be guided by that. And stay close to the fire and stay close to the water and the air and the earth and be close to the elements.
I'd like to share, I think, a chant that my teacher wrote. I know so many chants and dances for Pele, but he wrote one chant for the sunrise, because I always start my classes at sunrise. As you see, things are turning red. And then it talks about Pele and how she's sleeping so peacefully. And Pele loved her sleep because it was the dream time. And she was very careful to only let her little sister, that what we talked about, Hi'iaka, wake her up because of their close connection. She knew that she would be woken up with love very gently. And the rest of the sisters and brothers she didn't trust. So this is talking about that relationship, but it's talking also about in our lives how we can have a change. This is a change from sleep until wake state, but we have many changes in life. We have changes of partners, we have changes of jobs, we have changes of homes, changes of countries, you know. When we change, we don't have to make a fight and leave. We don't have to have a reason to leave, and that reason being we don't like it anymore. We can decide it's just time for something new that can be peaceful on both sides. Peaceful where we're going and peaceful where we're leaving. And so as we learn to chant to the sun with love and waking up a friend or a sister with love, we can remember that we're also waking up the change, the process of change with love. I wanted to say the chant. I want to sing the chant for them, for people to hear the vibration of her message. Okay, so I want to chant the chant. You'll see. Aloha e kala e kaua e nei, kalapu no i ka maka o ka lehua, uahi o lani Pele, ua mali e, he naue ki ke ia na ka po ki ie, e aloha e ala e aloha e ala e aloha e ala e Pele. As we're looking to Pele for her inspiration, she's also looking out for us.